Perfect, perfect, perfect.
We opened this minisode with Ochaco trying to raise the spirits of Maxine Caulfield, who feels like she's holding Ochaco back. And I don't think she is, but she thinks she is, because they haven't been successful in the tag division, and Ochaco has yet to win a one-on-one match in FWF. Granted, she has only had one one-on-one matchup, and that was against Peach. So Ochaco brought some gifts for Maxine and herself, and they're gonna debut a new entrance here for this minisode, as Ochaco has her second ever match against Black Widow, who only has one win in FWF. Black Widow trying to bounce back here in this first round match in the Queen's tournament. Our main event will be Johnny Cage versus Tommy Oliver, aka the White Ranger, aka the Green Ranger. Both of them having individuals ringside, Johnny Cage with his daughter Cassie, and Jean Grey will be ringside for the Green Ranger, so that should be a fun main event. In the meantime, Black Widow definitely looking forward to winning this whole tournament so she can take on Jean Grey potentially, if Jean Grey is still the champion by the time Black Widow is the queen, per se, of FWF. Oh, and they got a selfie stick. Okay, look at that. And I think that's actually a notepad for Ochaco. She's actually been taking notes on the champions of FWF, looking at the best of the best, trying to figure out new ways to win matches, new ways to take approaches against certain opponents, and she's taking on a technician known as Black Widow. These two are free agents. Neither of them are in a group just yet, but you also have Black Widow, who is representing Mastery. And Maxine seems a lot more confident now she has that camera in front of her. She's probably taking plenty of selfies. I don't know. But you see, look at her with the charisma, with the slide on the apron. And Ochaco's got pep in her step. Okay. We lock up now in the center of the ring. So we have the veteran in Black Widow taking on the new blood in Ochaco, making a huge mistake, going for a drop kick, but Black Widow with a sidestep, catching her with a German suplex, trying to go for a quick pin, but not even getting a one count here. Now, Ochaco has to worry about not only the strikes of Black Widow, but also her arms. Because if she gives any of those to Black Widow, she will certainly tear them apart and probably end up winning this match. And there's a hammerlock right there, but you see Ochaco trying to block, and she escapes and locks on a side headlock on Black Widow. Side headlock takedown now. Some chain wrestling here between the two. The fans are invested in it, and I enjoy that. Head scissors now for Black Widow. The two smallest competitors here in FWF colliding. Went for a super kick to the back, and they need a counter. I think what Ochaco needs to do is rely on her speed and strength. Those are the two things that she has an advantage over Black Widow in. If she doesn't use those, she's going to be in definite trouble here. Also, flying around the ring or around the arena will actually help her out as well, such as springboard moves or diving off the top rope. Getting caught with the striking combination now from Black Widow, and continuing that combination. Oh, she was able to duck the kickback, caught with another. The extreme balance here of Black Widow on display, and now she has the arm. Oh, that was nasty. A stomp on the elbow. Now a hammerlock trapped between the legs and hyperextending the arm there, trying to pull the shoulder out of its socket. She's not going to go for a pin off of any of those moves. She's wearing her down for the Black Widow submission hold. Will she be able to apply that? I don't know. Oh no, this is freaking cross-arm bar on the top rope. That's disgusting. Back into the ring now. Black Widow turns her around. Hits a Gallic gun. Not as good as Vegeta's, but maybe effective enough to win here early. Just a one count. Oh, coast to coast from Ochaco. There you go. That'll turn things around very quickly for her and may well end the match here. Granted, not a lot of damage done to Black Widow just yet. And Ochaco has a drag over from the ropes. Is she going to be able to kick out? Carl Johnson on the pin. 2. No. He had to figure she'd kick out of that. Though Black Widow has lost 2 matches in FWF via 1 finisher. So she may be on the verge of losing again here to 1 finisher if Ochaco can catch her. Made a huge mistake though going for a 5-star frog splash from the top. Catches Black Widow though. Quick recovery. Alley-oop face buster. I like this. And Maxine just kind of cheering her on. And I think Ochaco's feeding off of that as well as the energy of the fans here. I wonder who was the favorite in this match. Let me know who you wanted to win this one. Black Widow or Ochaco. Down below in the comments. I'm actually interested. Elbow to the body. I think a lot of people are going to say Ochaco. I'm not sure. Wait, got the arm. Got the arm. Disarmer being applied. Is it going to be over? Oh, man. Didn't have it on for too long, but the damage to the arm has definitely been done with the weight being pressed on top of the elbow and shoulder. Oh, nice, though, with the Samoan drop. That was smooth. Go for a pin? No, she's not going for a pin. Instead, waiting for Black Widow to get to her feet, giving her time to think, and catches her. Nice. Rolling Death Valley bomb. Not going to go for a pin. Looking for the flotation rotation. Can she get it? Oh, stuck with an elbow. And nailed with a chick kick. Damn, she should have just gone for the pin. 2. And she almost lost just like that. Vicious kick to the skull. Trying to mount a bit of a comeback off the top rope. Flying punch. I guess a Superman punch? Sort of. Supergirl punch? Don't let them hear me say that. Oh, wow. And a mushroom stomp. Shades of Peach with that one. Interesting. Up on the shoulders. Hits another Death Valley bomb. This time she learned and goes for the pin combo. 2. The outside leg was hooked. Everything was done right. Black Widow's arms are too short to reach the ropes, so she didn't have to drag her away. Black Widow was just resilient right there. A counter again from the veteran. Kick to the body. Forearm shot. Outside of the ring, Black Widow picking up speed through the ropes and got her. Suicide dive to the outside. Oh, counter immediately. I think she might have been going for, I don't know, maybe a finisher of some kind on the outside. Maybe setting up for the blackout on the floor. Ochaco able to stop her. Now she's turning up the aggression here against Black Widow. Forearm shot. Look at this. Striking. Combination. Oh no! Yoshi tonic on the floor, and I think the back of her head hit the steps. Natasha is done for. Back into the ring. You got it. Gravity Girl going for the finish. Again. Black Widow counters it. Again back to the arm. How did she recover? Back to the disarmer. This time she could make her tap out. Might be over here. She can't even reach the ropes. She can't even drag her. She is taking tremendous punishment too. Oh, but the will to fight. The will to stay in this one. Pushing her forward. Ochaco now sends Black Widow to the corner. I don't know what she's thinking. Oh, counter kick straight to the face. A stiff one at that. Now got the arm again. This is bad. Black Widow submission hold. I think this might be it. I think enough damage may have been done to put away Ochaco. Can she escape though? She's not tapping out just yet. It's been some time. And she's going to have to tap. A great back and forth between the two, but overall the experience of Black Widow shined through. She made far less mistakes than Ochaco in that matchup. Very calculated, very precise, and eventually, inevitably, getting a hold of that arm and putting her away with the Black Widow submission hold. So she advances. I'm not going to tell you who the other person was to advance in the Queen's Tournament. I'll let you look at the match yourself. Link to the previous minisode in the description, as well as timestamps. Also, Tommy Oliver with Jean Grey versus Johnny Cage and Cassie Cage. Speaking of the last episode, we have Vegeta take on Luke Cage, and we had Supergirl versus Videl, I believe. Yes, that is correct. I can see it right here. Superwoman's, that was my laptop by the way, Superwoman's Division Championship on display here as a champion, scheduled to defend that against the manager of Johnny Cage, Cassie Cage at FWF Royalty. And that match will be the main event, actually. Johnny Cage claiming he'll be ringside for that one, and Cassie Cage doing him a favor being ringside here. I expect to see a lot of interference from both sides, as Jean Grey is no stranger to doing that, and neither is Cassie Cage for Johnny Cage. As a matter of fact, I think every single one of Johnny Cage's matches that Cassie Cage has been involved in, she has interfered in some capacity, ultimately either leading to him winning or her being kicked from ringside and Johnny Cage losing. Johnny Cage came off of a big loss to Rock Lee last time we saw him in a best 2 out of 3 falls match, and now Rock Lee will be facing Obito for the FWF Championship. Whoa, and we're starting this one off with a quick roll-up Hurricane Rana. Oh, he counters it. Pin. 1. Immediate kick out at 1. Now he catches him. Johnny Cage has the O'Connor roll. Counter at 1. Pin and an immediate kick out. I think Johnny Cage may have made his match. Both martial arts experts, both of them incredibly cocky, pompous jerks, going for a pin combo off the Samoan driver, not even a 1. Gonna need a bit more leverage and a bit more damage to win that. I am out of water, so this is gonna be bad news. My voice may sound very raspy going on for the rest of this video, just giving y'all a heads up. Ooh. Ooh! Dragon Soul, but no pin combo. Shout out to DBZ fans. Up on, not even on the shoulders, that's a gorilla press. Straight down into the mat for Johnny Cage. Combination moonsault into a pin. That is vintage Tommy right there, but no pin. Distraction already in the early going of this match from Cassie. And getting caught with the kill switch right there. No pin. Looking to target the head to set up for the snapshot super kick. The lights, camera, cage. The diving headbutt if he wants to do that. Or perhaps even, wait a minute, kicks to the body here. Or perhaps even the selfie, of which his daughter likes to use. Off the ropes, running knee strike. Ooh! What were you doing, Carl? Net breaker now to follow up. Johnny has been all over Green Ranger. There you go, finally getting the counter off. He's taking a lot of damage to the skull. Yeah, he's got that helmet on, but Johnny Cage's kicks, strikes, armor, I don't think it's enough to protect you. What is this? Another gorilla press. The strength of Green Ranger on display is incredible. You think about him being a high flyer, being quick, being agile, and forget just how strong this young man is, and almost had the victory right there. Let's not forget he has a martial arts background in terms of his MMA skill. I would not be surprised to see him go for guillotine chokes or maybe even arm bars in this matchup. Getting caught with the lights, camera, cage. Oh, or lights, camera, action, I should say. Now from behind, I forgot that I called it that, or that I learned to call it that from a commentator. Off that face crusher. Up on the shoulders to follow up. That was a really cool move. I would have gone for a pin off for that, but instead he looks to combo and focus on the head right now. Cassie up on the apron, distracting Carl. But look at the focus of Green Ranger. Hits the Tiger Zord. He had a great showing against Yusuke last time we saw him. He couldn't beat him with it, but perhaps he can beat Johnny Cage, who has an injured body. And again, a distraction from Cassie, not even allowing the ref to get a single count in. And maybe Johnny could have kicked out. We'll never know. Standing moonsault lands. And now Green Ranger exposing the turnbuckle. A lot of damage being done to the head of both competitors in this one. Seems to be a central focus of their offense. Oh my goodness. Slingshot, DDT on the apron. Body shot now. What is Green Ranger? Oh no! Green missed on the outside. Went for a moonsault inside the ring. Countered by Johnny. Irish whip over the top rope. Now he's taking the action to the floor, and now he's the one in control. Using the apron himself this time. Backdrop driver on the apron. Immediately picks him up. Snapshot super kick. Bouncing him off the post now. The action continues. Into the barricade. He is doing tremendous damage on the outside right now to the head of Tommy. And if he hits one more snapshot super kick, this one's over. As a matter of fact, he can go for a pin right now, I think. Or not. Looking for the flying goat. Comes Johnny. Nobody home. Oh. Went for it. That gets countered. Wait a minute, small package roll up. We saw all the roll ups in the beginning. What a unique way to end this one. No, it's not going to be enough. Trying to get a quick victory. Not a quick victory, but trying to catch him off guard is Johnny. Knife edge chop attempted. Blocked. The back and forth continues between these two. Every time one seems to have the advantage, they get stuck in this little crossroads where they trade back and forth, and then the other one ends up taking advantage, is what I've noticed so far. And right now, Johnny's getting pummeled by Tommy. Setting it up. Drive by. Got him, and that will do it for Johnny if he can get him, or he can get this pin going. And again, a distraction from Cassie. How many times is she going to interfere before she gets kicked out of this one? How many times is she going to interfere before I ban her from ringside? I think it's kind of fun, actually, so I'm probably not going to ban her. Anyways, off the ropes into a backdrop driver. Sets him up in prime position. Top rope. Looking for the flying goat. Got it. That will do it for Tommy. Hooks the outside leg. Everything done right, too. Jean Grey, no, come on. She pulls him out of the ring. Carl is going to lose his mind. Setting it up. Snapshot. Super kick. On the way. From corner to corner. Down goes Oliver. Mr. Oliver is done. Lights. Camera. Kick. Okay, he kicks out of it. Just in the nick of time, too. We know he is very resilient, but I was not expecting him to kick out of the snapshot super kick, especially after being hit with it twice in this matchup. In the corner. Overhand. This has been a hell of a first round match between these two. Really emptying the tank. Johnny Cage showing off his temper as he is losing it. Attacking Tommy in the corner right now. Trying to pummel him. Oh, with an overhand. Went for another one. Tommy fights back finally. Oh, Muay Thai knees to the body. Oh, that's gotta suck. Stump to the body as well. Oh man, leg drop. Guillotine, the bottom rope. Johnny Cage recovers. He fires back. Scoots him up. Oh, he was going for that Liger bomb. Looks like he's gonna counter into an arm drag. That was nice. Now he's got Johnny. Face first turnbuckle. Again and again and again and again and again. 9, 10. Nice. Gonna go for a pin. He cut him open with it. I don't think that's something you can win a match with. That'll definitely throw off your opponent. So not only is the green mist a bit in his eyes, but now blood may be in his eyes as well. And he gets dropped on his neck and then right into a headlock. Interesting choice from Tommy. Wouldn't he have gone for a pin? I think that would have been a better bet, but he didn't. Oh, back to the open wound now. Oh, he got drilled with a drop kick. Oh, no, he ran right into it. Stalking him. Lights, camera, action, face first, cuts him open in the process, rolls him over for the pin. Johnson down. Lights, camera, Cage. Johnny Cage gets the victory in an interesting back and forth contest as we have multiple instances of interference from both sides. In the end, I guess Jean Grey was just like, you know what, man, it's not even worth it. I guess she just let it go. Or maybe she expected Tommy to kick out because he did survive 2 snapshot super kicks, but that only meant he was only much closer to being defeated, as it would inevitably show. But Cage celebrating, Cassie not celebrating with him. This is interesting. And then we have Jean Grey not even reacting. As a matter of fact, these two are having a face-off from across the ring now, and I think they're about to engage in a brawl, folks. In the ring, back and forth they go. Cassie is getting the upper hand here on Jean Grey, and she rolls to the outside. Jean trying to get out of dodge. She wants nothing more to do with any of this. Ref trying to break this one up. Ref Freddie Jones trying to stop this one from continuing. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, Storm. Storm stops her and throws her back into the ring. And now Cassie and Jean Grey continue to go at it. And Cassie has the upper hand right now. Oh, Ensinguri going right after her. Kick to the gut from the challenger. The champion counters. Scoops her up and down with that power bomb. Back to her feet, not done yet. Carl is back in. Oh my goodness. Freddie had to go and guide or send Storm to the back to keep this one from getting too out of hand. Clothesline. Action spills to the floor, and it looks like Cassie has the upper hand again, introducing a chair. Catches her that time with a chair shot. Attempts the second one. Oh, and that time she gets hit in the face with the chair. Overhand now from Jean. Kick to the gut. Twist of fate on the floor. Seems like the fans are confused as to who to cheer and who to boo in this one. These competitors are both heels here in FWF. Caught. Neck breaker on the floor. Nasty. Not done yet now. Setting it up. Kick to the gut. Oh, counter from Cassie. Snapshot, super kick, drills Jean Grey on the outside. And Cassie's not done. The message has not been delivered according to her. I mean, I guess it was delivered. She couldn't stop the super kick. There's nothing else you really need to prove unless she's trying to take the champion out. Oh, man. I think that's exactly what she's trying to do as she hits the Poison Rana. Jean now has to use the ropes to get to her feet, and Cassie is all over her. Oh, wow. And again with the table. And again with the table. And again with the table. This is insane. Jean Grey is being broken down here by Cassie. Not the first time she's had to deal with this, but maybe not to this extent as she gets slammed face first onto the table. Cassie. Oh, she wants to put her through it. That's why she has the table out. I mean, obviously, right, she would want to put her through it, but when she slammed on top of it, I assumed that was enough for her. I guess not. Oh, elbow to the face. Jean trying to fight back. Here we go. Jean getting back into the matchup, or not matchup, the fight. And I think now she's going to try to send Cassie through the table. Oh, went for a kick. Cassie able to recover. Oh, no, another snapshot super kick to the back of the head that time. Overhand. Jean is out on her feet. Cassie. Oh, with the brass knuckles. The champ is for sure out of it at this point. Still not done though. Dragging her now. Finally gonna use the table, I assume. Here we go. Powerbomb time. Through a table. Here's an instant replay here. Slamming her straight down through the table. Cassie is next in line for the championship. And it may be her time right here. If she can beat Jean Grey at FWF Royalty. What kind of match is that going to be? Judging by what just happened, we might have ourselves a no disqualification encounter. My favorite match to do in the game, aka. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and I'll see you guys